Yo, 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 yo,
Yo,
yo,
yo,
yo,
yo,
yo, yo, yo, yo, yo, yo,
yo, yo, yo, yo, yo, yo.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome.
Oh, I thought we was gonna do it. I thought we was doing the yo sandwich. Sorry. Go ahead, continue.
That was gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Yo, 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 yo.
Yo, 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 yo.
Yo, 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 yo.
Yo, 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 yo.
All right, we're gonna stop playing with y'all. Welcome everybody to another episode of We're Wrestlemaniacs. It's your boy Izze2Real, along with my boy
Playboi Troy.
You know what it is. We back again to talk again about some more wrestling. This week we're not gonna do a review. We're gonna actually get into some topics and talk about some current stuff that's going on now and some fantasy booking of our own.
Ooh.
You know, let's have a fun show all the way around.
Get in and out. In and out. Well, this is not a sponsorship, but we're gonna get in and out tonight.
Damn, that sounds hella good too. It's too far.
I actually don't like In and Out.
I like In-N-Out burgers.
I don't know. I feel like you Californians have made In and Out overhyped. They all overhyped it so much.
It's not the greatest to me.
Because it's like, you know, it's better. Yeah, I don't know if you ever had it.
Gotta go to Nations.
Huh?
Gotta go to Nations.
Oh, Domination?
No, it's not called Domination. It's called Nations.
Oh, Domination?
No, Nations.
No.
It's just called Nations. It's like Nations cheesecake or Nations pies.
Oh. I was going to talk about Whataburger. Have you ever had Whataburger?
Yeah. Whataburger is not better than
It's way better than
In-N-Out
In-N-Out. It's way better than In-N-Out.
Hell no. Hell no.
Brother, first of all, you only give me 3 options at In-N-Out. That's one thing I don't like. That's one thing I don't like. Oh, you going to give me a burger with 1 patty, 2 patty, and 3 patties?
What you want, chicken sandwiches?
No, I want options. That's not an option. That's not options. If you're going to just tell me how many patties I'm going to get. 2, your only combo is the one with the 1 patty. Absolutely ridiculous. 3, your fries are disgusting. So I guess we just not going to get an In-N-Out sponsorship the way I'm talking.
Nah, the fries is cool. They not great, but they cool.
Whataburger.
Five Guys got the best fries right now to me.
Not even them.
Five Guys got the best burgers to me. It's Five Guys and Nations when it comes to Cali shit. It's Five Guys and Nations.
I guess. Yeah, I guess you got it then.
That's whooping ass when it comes to burgers to me.
I only eat outside of Cali places.
Yeah, I'm a burger connoisseur. So,
I mean, I like fries-wise, I'm going to go Wingstop. Or...
Dog, that's a chicken place.
Okay, then burger place with best fries to me is Burger. It's not Burger King. Sorry.
Oh,
Wendy's.
No.
I actually like Wendy's fries a lot.
I used to, but they changed the recipe. Now they kind of more crispier. I like it when they used to be softer.
I love it crispy. I love the crispy
when
kind.
It used to be softer. That's when they used to hit.
And burger wise, probably Wendy's.
Wendy's?
Probably Wendy's. They probably got the best burgers to me. I can't eat a burger from McDonald's. I can eat a burger from Burger King, but if I'm like in a real mood actually for that. But burgers, Five Guys.
Nah, Burger King probably every 5 years or so, and that's if it's by my job or something where I can go real quick.
It's literally Burger King only if we record super late to like 10, because I live like what hour, maybe 45 to an hour away from here, from my recording sessions.
30 minutes.
But like
no traffic.
Burger King usually be like the only thing that's like open and doesn't have a long line. For some reason, McDonald's line is like
stupid for them little ass burgers.
Like everybody acts like they never had McDonald's before.
Man, but you know what? It is people got kids. That's what I started to realize.
I guess
it's more the kids thing, and the families are going there because that's the meal for the night for the kids. It's not really for them.
I guess. Well, first of all, if you're an adult and your kids and you're taking them to McDonald's at 10 o'clock at night, you need to be put in jail. That's one thing. You should have cooked them some. First of all, if you didn't cook, you should have went ahead and gave them dinner way earlier.
Yeah, you should take them.
Why are they eating dinner at 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
Like, bro, when I become a parent, my kids are not. We're not eating dinner past 5 o'clock. Cause I get in my house. I'm trying to be in the house no later than 4 o'clock. And I'm trying to have dinner by 5. No later than 7. I don't eat dinner later than 7 o'clock.
Hey, with the way I'm living life now, I kind of agree with that. Like, I really don't want to go nowhere before. I got to go get some gas after this shit.
Yeah, I cannot eat dinner after 7 o'clock. And if I do, I'm like, I knew I shouldn't eat this. I knew it. But I needed to eat because I haven't eaten. Because I only eat.
10 hours.
Yeah, I only eat at 11 o'clock and then dinner time between 5 and 7.
Oh, twice.
So twice a day. I don't usually eat breakfast because breakfast kind of heavy. Because the people say breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
When it slows you down, really.
Yeah. And it makes you not want to do nothing for the rest of the day.
Yeah, you be like, I want to go back to sleep now.
Because especially if, like, people be like, oh, pancakes. People be like, oh, I had pancakes, hash browns, bacon, and I'm like, and eggs. I'm like, brother, where are you going? Are you about to go home? Like, you're not about to go to work with that on your stomach, is it?
Going to the toilet.
Like, there's no way.
You
Like,
to the
bro,
can.
Ain't no way you about to eat all that before you go to work. Like, even when I was going to school, I probably had, my mom used to make me a cup of tea and maybe oatmeal. That would probably be my whole breakfast for that morning. And it would just be, or oatmeal or banana, and I'll take a canister of tea with me. Because tea wakes me up. Coffee puts me to sleep. So it's like, like, and now, I mean, hey, it's weird. I can't drink coffee now. People be like, I want coffee right now. I'm like, bro, you about to drink coffee at 5 o'clock in the afternoon?
Hey, I restock coffee. I be seeing it. People drink so much coffee, it's ridiculous.
I guess because I have natural energy all the time. So it's like,
that energy match with your energy just brings you down.
Yeah, it's just like
it's
coffee.
Too much.
Coffee is just like
system overload.
It's like time to shut down. We'll retry tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, let's go to sleep.
So you probably like that with an energy drink too, like just
I don't drink energy drink. The only time I drink energy drinks is when I'm having alcohol. When I have Red Bulls, bro, I do a nasty mix. If I'm about to go out, I'm guaranteed I'm going to grab a Red Bull, some white liquor, and some juice every time.
Some white liquor
or Gatorade, Red Bull,
and that
and white liquor. Go crazy.
I need the Hennessy.
No, I went crazy.
Or
Saturday.
Remy.
Saturday, my mix was lemonade, white rum, and Sprite and Red Bull.
Oh shit! I do whiskey. I ain't Red Bull.
Fireball. I could do those.
Oh man, I ain't did that since.
Buzz balls, I hate those, but I could do them.
Nah, the fireballs. That's
if I'm going out, if I do a Four Loko before I go out, oh yeah, we about to have a good time.
A what?
A Four Loko.
What? Damn,
bro. If I do a Four Loko with
I ain't heard those in like 10 years. Four Locos.
If I do a Four Loko can, Four Loko can, a Buzz ball, a small Fireball shot, and I do 2 white rum shots after that.
Where the fuck are you going? Where you young? You young.
Yo, I'm going out to tear the city apart.
You young, dog.
And I'm gonna be on the dance floor the whole night. Cause I don't leave if I'm going to the club, I don't leave the house before 10. Really, no, I don't leave the house before 9.
I don't even want to go to no clubs. Fuck them clubs, man. Like,
cause I'm one of those people that be like, oh man, I ain't trying to be there early. Cause all the trash music on usually early. I like to, like, they'll play.
Nah, they replay shit, dog, when you be there for too long.
Huh?
They replay shit when you be there for too long.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, me neither.
Like, I want to get there and that'll be the first time I hear it, and that's the only time I hear it that night.
Right, and I'm out.
Oh, I go to have a good time.
I'm out in an hour and a half.
Bro, I come out. I go in the club looking like I go to the club with this shirt on, some gray shorts, and some my
what fucking club you going to?
My white girl forces on.
What club you going to?
One that's about to have fun and not be what's that word? Pretentious?
Not out here.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all are some pretentious. I was in the barbershop and they was like, yeah, we used to go to the club with dress shoes on and dress shirt. And I was like, what?
Bro, you could not get in without it.
I ain't going to that club then.
You couldn't get in without at least a button up.
Any club that had a dress requirement or entry that was more than $10, I'm not gonna go in. I'm not
like even now, bro. Like that's button up shirt. Some of them no jeans.
I'm not gonna be there.
Yeah, like I think Vegas got a lot of them.
Because you know why? Because usually those clubs are usually the motherfuckers that be sitting there on the wall. I hate those. I hate going to clubs with people that sit on the wall.
Oh, you want the ratchet clubs?
Or the people that go there and buy a section and they just sit there in the section and stare.
You want the clubs that shoot?
No, I want the clubs that everybody dance. Everybody's having a good time.
Oh, that's the only clubs like that is like if you go to like a Latin club.
I don't want to go to no club where everybody's standing around smoking and just sitting there and doing this and everybody just doing this motion. Bro, I'm done. No, I'm coming to have a good time. I'm telling you, I pull up to the club, I come in dry, I'll leave out like I just been swimming in the pool.
House clubs are the best.
I go crazy.
House clubs are the best.
I go absolute crazy in clubs.
House clubs.
Because everybody, like, that's why I wear my white girl Nikes. My white girl forces.
I want you to stop saying my white girl because it makes the people think that you got a white girl or something like that. Or
No, everybody know what the white girl forces.
But I'm just saying the way you making it sound like my white girl forces.
Cause you have, cause
it's like you separating it as you say it.
Yeah,
like,
cause I have 3 pairs of forces at my house.
Say you got some all white forces.
No, cause
are they dirty?
What, the white girl forces?
Yeah. What? Is that what they call?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what they call. So you have.
I didn't know.
So you have your clean forces, the white forces that are like sparkly clean. Then you have the butters, which are your old pair of Nike.
That's turning yellow.
They're kind of turning yellow, but they fit in with a beige shirt or something like that. And then you have your white girl your white girl forces that are like, they got brown marks all over them. They dirty as hell. Like, you're okay with anybody stepping on them because they're so fucking dirty. Because if you don't know, white girls get forces and they run them motherfuckers to the ground.
Hey, that's what I thought that meant, and I'm laughing because I'm like, every time I see forces on, not even just a white girl, just like.
I wish I could go to my car right now and pull out my white girl because I have them right down there in the car.
Really, any other nationality, you see them with forces on, they be dirty as shit. You be like, what?
Yeah.
I was taught to throw them away.
Yeah, me too.
After 10 wears, dog, they're done. Like,
brother, I got Jordans that I've had since middle school. Because my dad has always taught me to keep my shoes clean, like to the top.
Exactly.
Like I do everything. Like even
unless
if
they hoop shoes,
they start turning yellow, I get the fucking blonde hair dye. I put those on the part that's turning yellow. I let them sit out in the sun.
I just retire.
I don't retire them because I'm like, yo, it's a possibility that I could, if I give it at least a shot that I can recover them, or if I can recover them, cool.
Hey, the shoe doctor, I believe that's his name on Instagram. That I seen some shit he did because that's how I learned how to clean my yellow suede 17s or 18s. Because he showed me like how to do it with the brush. I was like, blood,
I'm gonna tell you
that
one
was
thing.
Immaculate.
I'll just, could you mention them? Ever since you wore those shoes, I've seen them everywhere.
For real?
Literally, I saw it on TikTok when they was like, oh, these are shoes that Jordan made, but not a lot of people wear them. And then you showed up that next day with them on at the job. And I was like, okay, so people do be wearing these shoes, okay. And literally,
they don't.
That same night, somebody had the same exact shoes on.
They don't wear
and
them.
Then I know I saw, like, a couple of days later, I saw somebody with the same shoes. I was like, bruh.
All it takes is one person.
Bro, I'm talking about they all started popping up out of nowhere. I was like, I ain't never seen the 18s ever in my life in person.
See?
Ever.
All it takes is one person. I'll be wearing them. And I wish I still had my 17s so I could be the only one. I've been trying to get some 17s for the past, like, 7 years so I could be the only ones wearing them. Because those are my favorite Jordans.
Bro,
because they had the briefcase, and I was, like, one of the only people at school that was able to afford them. Mm-hmm. And I walked around with the briefcase as my backpack with the J's on.
That's fire.
Like, so that's how I was doing it. And I lost the shoes somehow. I forgot how I lost them. I fucking lost them during the move. And always been trying to find some. And every time you find some, they're like $1,000. Or they just don't have them.
Yeah.
Because the 17s is like very rare. They never came back out. They're actually going to do some low tops start next year. They're going to start bringing them back out.
All right.
So they are mine.
Like that, yeah. So usually when I go to the club, I usually have those on. Because I'm like, bro, I'm not about to get my good shoes toe up, messing around with y'all. Because I party hard. I always party hard. I try to make sure.
I've never heard that before.
Anytime I go out, I try to make sure it's a Project X party. Anytime I go out, like we about to, like, if I will say this every time I go on the dance floor, and I go to the club, I go on the dance floor. I go, if you're not out here to have fucking fun and throw ass, get the fuck off the floor. I say that shit loud every time. I go, if you're not out here to have fun and throw some ass or catch some ass, get the fuck off the dance floor. If you're out here just to stand around, get the fuck off. Every time.
Is that how they do it in Savannah?
Yeah, that's how I do it. Bruh, I could call up my boy. Me and my boy Malik, my boy Q and Frank, we pull up to this place called Bar in Savannah. It's like you walk in, it's like a bar, and then it's like a game room, and then there's an actual club in the back, like in the cubby. So like we pull
a hole in the wall?
Yeah, it's like a hole in the wall. So like we pull up in there, it's like dark and everything. And we got niggas standing on the wall with dreads, like in all black, just standing on the wall. I'm like, what is this? The
Killers.
What is this, a Black Panther meeting? I'm like, hell no.
Yeah, it's the Killers standing on the wall.
Yeah, they could stand their ass on the wall and get no ass thrown on them. I walk up in there, we turn that bitch up quick.
We turn that bitch up quick.
We get the circle start forming, That's how I know. I'm like, oh yeah, we got something going. Get the circle start forming, girls throwing ass. Then you got all the boys, all the niggas that was sitting on the wall. They coming up to the circle like, what's going over here? Nah, brother, stay on that wall. You ain't trying to get nothing. You trying to stay on the wall.
No, brother, stay
be
on
cool.
that wall.
Go stay on the wall. Be cool.
No, brother.
No,
brother.
And I'm one of the people that I want the girls to get active. I want everybody to get active. I'm not trying to get ass thrown on me. I'm cool. I'm good. You don't need to throw ass on me. But you can throw ass on my homeboys though. Hey yo, literally, I be sitting there. They'll walk up on me. No, you good? Tag in. Somebody slide right there in my spot. I move on to the next one.
That's how you have fun.
Yeah. Oh, I'll be lit, bro. I get everybody. I want everybody because I'm a people's person. So I want everybody to have a good time.
People's champ.
Yeah, I'm the people's champ. I say it all the time. Like all that standing around, like on the wall doing this, or all the girls just sitting there looking around. Go home. Go look good at home. You come to the club, we're gonna have a good time with me.
Yeah, I used to be the only one to be on the dance floor back when I used to know how to dance.
I get everybody on the dance floor.
I used to be the only one. All of my people, because I didn't used to always go to the club with niggas. I used to sometimes go with my white boy partners. Yeah. And we all just
That's
go.
what I learned.
I would be the only one on the fucking dance floor.
White boys is the ones. I give credit to the white boys. They got me. They the ones who kind of opened that Pandora's box with me, where I was like, you know what? Because first of all, I've always been an entertainer. My mom, she used to go to the clubs when she was younger. Do the same thing, turned up. Sister go to the club, turned up. So like that's in my blood. Like I'm always turned up all the time. So like I never had the opportunity to be like, you know what? Let me turn up. When I got with the white boys, like they was like, bro, we were just gonna have fun. I was like, we about to have fun.
They don't care.
Yeah, they don't care. So like that mentality kind of etched on to me. Where I was like, yo, I do not care. Actually,
there was nothing embarrassing.
Yeah, nothing embarrassing.
James, Chris, Isaiah, there was nothing you can do to embarrass them.
Yeah,
nothing. Like they would embarrass them. Chris would embarrass himself in front of everybody. Little Filipino dude would embarrass himself and will still pull hella bitches. He'd be nervous as hell while he doing it, so I have to like kind of push him a little bit. Like, bro, go. She's staring. Just go. Like I gotta push him a bit, but he'd kind of dance. The other two, no, they just gonna sit there with their drinks and be the two cool guys. Like,
oh my boy, man, my boy Dennis, Ricky. That was the foundation. Then I grew up to my boy Mason, Jack, Chris, all them boys. Like the P, we used to call ourselves the.
Everybody knows a Chris.
The B Cola burners. No, my man Mason. My Mason, he was one of those dudes that he go out to party. He go party hard every time, and all the black women fuck with Mason. All of them fuck with him. And then my boy Jack, trust fund baby. Bro, Bro, one funny story quick. We went to the casino. I hate going to the casino. I hate losing money. I hate gambling. So I'm like, if I lose money, I'm like, fuck, it's so stupid. Why did I ever come here? I saw my boy Jack go to the ATM at the casino, pull out $400, bet it all on one number. Bam. Lose it instantly. First round. Lose all the money. Jack was like, fuck it. Go back to the ATM, grab out another $400.
What?
Throw it on all blacks.
He won it back?
All reds came up winning. Fuck it. I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go take out $300.
Wait, so he just lost $800.
$800 that fast,
and now he's gonna go
get another $300.
Look for $1,100. Okay, so
continue. Yeah, he's like it kept going, and I'm like, Jack, you gotta stop, bro.
He got a problem.
I'm like, Jack, you gotta stop.
Yeah, that
bro. Or we go to the strip club, and Jack be like, the ATM won't let me take out $500. I'm like, yo, Jack, it's a strip club. You can't take that amount of money out of it.
Why you can't? It's a strip club.
Like at a strip club, you can't take that amount of money out.
Oh, you probably can't because you need to be serving ones.
Yeah, you gotta serve ones, and plus, like their ATM is not that strong to be giving out $500 like that. $200 or $300, yeah, they'll give you that. Because he was like, I can't take $500. I was like, can you take $200? He was like, yeah. I was like, just do that twice, and you just leave that alone. All right,
they won't even let you do that sometimes though. It's just usually one flat thing. You can literally $300 is usually the limit.
Man, Jack,
like outside bank type of shit.
Jack used to have me on edge, bro, because Jack used to go missing at night. Every night we used to have a Jack watch,
and he had his ATM card on him.
As long as he had his card and his phone, really his phone was dead all the time. As long as he had his boat shoes on and his card, he was good. So I'm like, man, this dude, he's a wild boy. So like, yeah, they taught me how to party, man. And I always respect them for that, cause I'm like, bruh, I don't know where I would have been without them. Like putting me on, like really just hyping me up. They used to just hype me up, and I'm like, I'm in. We having a good time, and I ain't even like I really just used to go out just to have a good time. Not even for the bitches, none of that stuff. I get drunk, 20 shots. We'd be 20, 30 shots deep every night.
Nah, there's got to be some bitches around for me. But
I want them around all the time, but I'm like, I don't need to go out for them. Like when they come around, they come around. But I'm not about to be like, where they at?
I don't want to be with a bunch of dudes. Like I don't want to be in a club full of dudes. Like so.
Oh no.
Like, so,
bro,
anyway,
the meat parties is crazy.
Yeah, I don't want to be in those. But let's move on. Let's talk some wrestling, man. We just went 20 minutes talking about just
partying and shoes.
Yeah, I know, right? So,
hey, man.
This week we got some topics for you guys that we gonna get into. We ain't gonna really get into nothing too serious, but to start everything off,
the elephant in the room.
Is it the elephant in the room?
Yeah.
Or am I thinking the same thing as the elephant in the room?
Yeah.
The Edge debuting, or excuse me, Adam the Rated R superstar Adam Copeland,
yes,
debuting in AEW on Wrestle Dream this past Sunday that just passed us. And you know, Edge out there looking a little older, but he's finally departed from WWE and tried to do something in another company. So now he's in AEW. Started off I don't know if this is supposed to be a feud with Christian maybe, but that was his first appearance with Christian and Luchasaurus in the ring with what's his name?
Nick Wayne, who turned his back on Darby Allin.
And then Sting on the outside.
And Sting got beat up.
And then we got to see Edge give the chair shot to Nick Wayne, who was setting up Darby Allin, or was it Sting? He was setting up Sting
for Concerto.
Concerto, and then of course Edge turns and swings the chair at Nick Wayne. Christian bails as Luchasaurus takes a shot as well.
Now we have Adam Copeland versus Luchasaurus on October 10th for Edge's first match.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
Damn.
And then they also saying that Edge is full time. He's gonna be there every week on every show. So he's been on Collision and he's gonna be on Dynamite.
Well, yeah, he only got to show up once a week.
What do you mean?
He only has to show up once a week.
He's gonna be on Dynamite and Collision.
They probably film him in the same night.
No,
they don't.
No.
Okay.
Collision's still alive. They film Rampage with Dynamite every night, every week.
All right. Well, we got 2 years. But fuck, I guess the biggest question for me is this the right choice? Was this the right thing for Edge to do to go to AEW? He said that afterwards, he said that the reason that he left was because kind of seems like he outgrew WWE, and they really didn't have anything for him. So he chose to.
And his girls told him that he needs to retire with his best friend.
And that's what he's choosing to do by being in AEW with Christian Cage. So is this a mistake, or is this a good move on Adam Copeland's part?
To me, I feel like it's a mutual move, a mutual good move. One, WWE WWE loses another veteran, which is okay because they're in a youth movement anyway. If you haven't noticed, they're in a full-on youth movement.
Correct.
NXT. That's why NXT is growing. That's why NXT is being shown so much. That's why newer stars that you're seeing are being created. Like they're actually creating new stars. And
correct.
The problem with AEW is not a problem, but AEW's taking on that veteran, which they need, yes, but they have stopped their youth movement by taking on these veterans. Because
damn, are you gonna do this now? Okay, fuck it. Because we talking about it. It's one of my questions, so I might as well, since we here. Since we are in a movement, because it's very obvious that we're in a youth movement, especially really with WWE mostly. Who has the better crop of young talent? Is it WWE or is it AEW?
WWE. To me, WWE, because one, AEW, the problem with AEW, right? They have their young talent, but their young talent is starting to see the writing on the walls. Where it's like, yo, you're literally pushing me out the door. Because they're soon to lose. They already lost Jade. They already lost Brian Pillman. They're soon to lose Wardlow. Like, they're pushing them out the door. Like, there's nothing else there. Like, you're pushing them out the door. So it's like, a lot of people say WWE can't create stars. cool. If that's what your thought process is, sure. What I see is
they've been doing it for 50 years.
They've been, even if they don't create the stars, like, okay, Jade Cargill, she's a star. She was a star in AEW, and she's coming to WWE. She's about to be promoted from a star to a superstar. That's how that works. WWE doesn't, cool, they don't know how to create stars. They know how to create superstars. They know how to create that. They know how to make something that might have been smaller on the lower level, or might have been big on the lower level, about to be even bigger. That's how that works. So, like, Brian Pillman Jr. he might have been nothing in AEW. Sure, he was nothing in AEW. But I guarantee you, he's about to show up in NXT and about to be a big star, a big player in NXT. And he's bound to be a big star on the main roster, because if he continues to grow, that's how that works for WWE. Their machine understands, okay, you might not have it now, but you're going to have it. We see it there. AEW is like, oh, you have it now? We're going to put you there now. We're going to put you on that level now, when you're not, even though you're not ready. We're going to make you a star now. That's not how that works.
I don't even feel like they try to make you a star. I think they just throw you out there.
No, and
especially at the time when Pillman was there.
Star.
Like, I just feel like I think they was just throwing Pillman out there because he had a name. He was Brian Pillman's son.
Yeah.
He kind of had a little buzz going independently.
Right.
And then they needed to just throw people on the card that was competent enough to have decent matches.
I'm saying? It's like they saw the potential, but they didn't know how to tap into the potential.
Right.
Like WWE knows how to tap into that potential.
But did they try to tap into that potential?
Who, AEW?
Yes.
No.
Because they don't know how.
They're impatient.
No, they don't know how.
And they don't know how.
More than even impatient. They're impatient as hell. Yeah, I agree with you on that part, but they just didn't know how. And they still don't know how.
That's why they constantly getting all these stars that are already been created, all these superstars who've already been created.
Right.
That's why they're getting all these Edges and Christians and
the Big Show, Mark Henry,
all these guys, which
Dusty Rhodes.
Like, there's no problem with that, but when you start overbearing, when the old is starting to overbear the new, that's when it becomes a problem. Because when those old get old, what are you going to do then? Because then we're not going to care about the new. We're not going to care about them.
Danielson.
Like, we truly won't care because you cared so much about the old. The only new star that they could, the newer generation for AEW is Bullet Club Gold, which they're taking way better. They're taking care of them really good.
Yeah, but
like Ricky Starks is going to be going soon.
I think the only star that AEW has created, in my eyes, is Darby Allin. Darby Allin is the only star that AEW has created to me.
Yes.
Cody Rhodes already had a name. Matt Jackson already had a name. Hell, even Hangman Page kind of even had a name. Yeah.
You can say MJF and Darby.
Yeah. But I think MJF got himself over. MJF kind of got himself over. Because they was doing some bullshit with him. Having him sing with Jericho and all that. He was doing some bullshit. He got himself over by being an asshole, being a dick, and being very entertaining. Darby,
kind of like LA Knight. Like LA Knight.
Correct.
LA Knight got himself over like MJF.
But Darby, they was pushing him.
They pushed him a lot.
Especially at the beginning. When Cody was there. They was pushing Darby to the moon. And it worked. His style was different. He was more of a Jeff Hardy type of guy. Reckless type of superstar. And it worked with the fans, the face paint, the half face paint. It works.
Yeah.
So he's really the only star. I can't think of another. Sammy Guevara didn't really make it.
Sammy Guevara still didn't make it.
Jungle Boy has flamed out. Fuck, who the fuck else? Wardlow flamed out.
Hobbs, Brian Cage.
Cage is a part of another team with another stable. Like, they've all
Keith
failed.
Lee. Well, no, I wouldn't even put Keith Lee there because he came over and
he came
still
over in the middle.
But who been there from the beginning? Yeah,
just really those guys.
Lance Archer.
He's
old and he's still flamed out faster than anybody.
And he's there for like 2 weeks and then he's gone.
Not
for
even
like
2
a
weeks.
Year.
Well, come back for like 1 week.
Yeah, and then gone for 2 years. And then I don't understand. I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah.
So
he should have been a monster by now.
Yeah. Well, nope. Now he's not. He's the abominable snowman because you don't see him.
Yeah.
or the Yeti.
The Yeti.
He's the Yeti right now. So
like they haven't created no stars, but like WWE, if you haven't noticed, yeah, they still got that old. They got the old reliables like Seth Rollins and Roman. All those guys are still up top, but you also see like the LA Knights are coming. You see the Gunthers, JD McDonough, Austin
Damian
Theory,
Priest,
Grayson Waller,
Dominic Mysterio.
Like they're coming. Like you can see it's
a whole new crop.
It's a whole new crop
with veterans from the last generation sprinkled in.
You know what's funny?
If that makes sense.
Because
Edge is 2 generations ago.
If you haven't, like, the guys from Heavily Opinionated, right? Those are boys. When I talk wrestling with them, it's like, they're like, well, you keep mentioning all the new guys. I'm like, well, I don't, because to me, I don't talk a lot about AEW because I'm not a huge fan of AEW. Every once in a while, I'm like, okay, that was a great match. But they're like, tell us about the old guys. I'm like, well, that's all on AEW. Because on WWE, it's really a mixture of new people that a lot of people.
That's all they know.
They only know the old folks.
Yeah, the people from their generation they used to watch.
So, like, you will get the Jeff Hardys and Matt Hardys. And if you want me to talk about them and talk about Edge and Christian and all those people that you know, yeah, that's on AEW. WWE, you have, if you want to actually tune in, well, not say actually, but if you want to tune in and see some new people, Carmelo Hayes, Tiffany Stratton, Braun Breaker, all the new, like, and they're coming.
Ilya
Dragunov, like, they're coming. The Creed brothers, they haven't even made it to the main roster. But I'm like, I could see it right now. I'm like, it's star written on them. Where I'm like, pretty deadly.
You see just the whole youth movement in general.
It's coming.
Like, it's already here. Like it's just they're making new stars and bringing more of them up. Because it's like more the indie darlings are starting to wear down. They're becoming like 40 years old now. Yeah. Like your Tommaso Ciampas, your Johnny Garganos, even your Cody Rhodes, 36, 38. We're the same age, so he's already 38. You know what I mean?
You're
like
38?
Huh?
You're 38?
I will be in a week.
Sure about that?
Yeah. So
interesting.
You're right. So a lot of these guys are getting older. So of course they're gonna want some younger talent. Because that's just how the game goes. To me, this is a better version of 96 all over again. Or 2005 all over again. It's just always these spurts within like every 10 years or so. Like they do a full-blown youth movement.
Yeah, injection of youth.
And they just throw it in there.
Which I'm okay with. Vets.
I am too, especially when they help you get to know the guys. AEW do not help you get to know the new guys at all. They just throw them in matches.
And they're like, oh, they can wrestle. Okay.
And then the Excalibur tries his hardest to try to give a backstory.
Right now, they're starting. WWE has a youth movement. AEW has a character movement. They're starting to give all their people's characters, which is to me, it's like you should have been dead.
Too little, too late.
It's kind of late now, where it's like Tony Storm finally has a story going on. Athena has a story going on. Like you kind of waited.
Look at the people you're giving the stories to. This is not putting asses in seats. Yeah. Give the stories to your Kenny Omegas. Give your stories to your Bullet Club Gold.
I know Kenny Omega go in the ring, but I'm like, I don't care.
Because his stories have been shit or ass.
And he's horrible on the mic. So I'm like, I try to like Kenny. I do.
I could take him in spurts.
That's why I prefer the Bullet Club Gold. Because their stories, the story that they got going on
they're just great. So, I mean.
Yeah, they're great by themselves. But I'm saying they're entertaining.
And it's so sad that the shit happened the way it did and I don't watch Collision anymore. Because they were a big bright spot, too. Especially when Punk was not on the show.
Right.
They were always a big bright spot. And it's damn near shame that I don't even watch the show anymore. Because they're good. All 4 of them. I like the Guns. I think they bump their asses off like their dad and Dolph Ziggler.
I just go for the highlight. I just watch their highlights now. I only watch their matches highlights.
I don't even think to even look it up. That's the crazy part.
I'm like, all right, I'll watch it. Or if they're on Dynamite, if I happen to be watching Dynamite that night, I don't watch Dynamite a lot no more. But because, like I said offline, AEW matches have made me, and I've been a wrestling fan for so long, bro. I done heard the wrestling's not real. I done heard that, but AEW makes it look not real to the point where I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, bro, I think so early when we was watching the Ilya and Carmelo match,
everything looked real.
Yeah, everything looked all the hits look real. Every every emotion on the face looked real. Everything was just real.
It captivated you because of the intensity in the match.
And when it came to the finish, with Ilya with the diving forearm from the top rope on the Carmelo, what you said?
I said, if that was me, I would end it right here. I would just tell them to pin me, and we're going home right now.
And then what did I say right after that?
They did it.
I was like, good thing they're not in AEW because
they would have kept going.
They would have kept going after that one move.
God.
Then we would have probably got 3
Another
Canadian destroyers. We probably got a Canadian destroyer up in there. Would have got a table spot, a chair spot, or somebody would have been actually bleeding on purpose
just to win with a roll up.
Just to win with a fucking roll up.
After all them great moves that should have ended it a long time ago.
Or roll up, or at least impactful move.
Correct, which is the finisher most of the time.
And I'm like, crazy. Yo, AEW just makes me go, what is this?
That was funny. It was funny that shit even happened when I was like, bro, I'd take the pin right now. I wouldn't even get up.
Because I was about to say,
and he really took it. So, you knew that was the finish, but I didn't know.
Yeah.
I was like, I just take it right there.
He did his finish move. That's always his finish move.
See, I didn't even know.
That's always his finish move. But his finishing move usually is on the ground, and he hits you with it.
Yeah, the one he did off the ropes earlier in the match.
No, he did it 3 times. So he did it one time.
He did do it 3 times.
He did it one time just on the ground. Then he did it a second time off the second rope. And the third time
was off the top rope.
Off the top rope, and that was it.
And I was like, yeah, that should end it. Like,
which I was okay with. Because I was like, okay.
I was perfect with it.
Because I was like, Carmelo should be on that level of, you don't just finish me off that one time. Yeah. You don't even finish me off that second time. Because
I'm the champ.
I'm the champ. You have to hit your home run, and I mean you got to hit a home run to put me away.
And he hit that home run. I didn't even know that was the home run.
Yeah,
I just seen the move. Was like, oh, that's so vicious. It's me, bro.
Because it's either that or his he comes from the corner, and it's like how Dan Bryan does the flying knee. He kind of has a flying uppercut. A flying European uppercut.
Oh yeah,
which is usually
vicious too.
Which is usually his finishing move too. So it's like it's either one of those. But he hit him for the 3. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I take that.
I take that all day.
He took it from the top rope. He hit it from top rope perfectly, right on the jaw. And I was like, okay, that's how you finish a match.
Yeah, I know Carmelo.
When I first saw it, I was like, that's how you finish a match.
Carmelo Hayes is probably like, God damn it, just please don't break my neck. Please don't break my neck. I'm turning this way. Please
you mess around AEW, you do that same move. That ain't good enough.
Broken neck too. His neck is broken.
And that move would have been done literally within the first 10 minutes of that match. He would have in the first move. Like that would have been in the first 10 minutes of the match, and it would have been so useless.
Even why? Why isn't the Canadian Destroyer already 3 minutes in?
No, 3 Canadian Destroyers back to back to back.
The Lucha Brothers, like their matches. And I try to love them. I like Ray Phoenix, but God damn it, when I be watching that match, it'd be like 4 Canadian Destroyers 4 minutes in. Like, why?
4 Canadian Destroyers, 16 super kicks, and 3 power drivers.
In 3 minutes.
All within the first 5 minutes. I'd be nice.
My God.
And I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
It's insane. It just rattles my brain. Like, I cannot watch this shit. I try, because I like a lot of these guys, but AEW gives them way too much.
But WWE, their youth movement is growing, and the thing with it is their youth movement. Actually, they have characters with the youth movement, so you can connect to them a little bit more. Like one thing I like how Tiffany Stratton, right? When she first came in NXT, she was Daddy's little girl. That was the whole entire thing. She's Daddy's little girl. She get whatever she wants. That has evolved from that. It's evolved from the Daddy's little girl thing. Now she's just the buff Barbie. She's the buff Barbie because she's swole. You've seen her. She's swole.
She's swole. I didn't think she was that buff.
She's athletic because she's a gymnast. And
I didn't know that was that swole.
And she could look good, and she looks good.
She should be big swole.
So she's Barbie. She's Barbie swole, like basically the buff Barbie. And Barbie just came out too, so that helps it too.
Right.
So that character you could connect with a little bit more. She's self-centered. She's all about herself, and okay. Get it. She's a blonde. She looks good. She actually go in the ring. She's athletic. Boom, I can connect to that. All That's her story. But when you give me Chris Statlander, which I like Chris Statlander, but her thing is I'm a real woman.
Is she? No, I'm not going there. This is gonna cause another 30-minute conversation.
No,
I was gonna say she thought she was an alien.
That's what I was saying. Why did we move away from an alien? She's now. I'm not just a woman. Okay, all right, cool, whatever. But kind of going back to it, I don't know what Edge's story is. The WWE. Like I worked in WWE for 27 years. I guess that's a story. That's gonna be a story. I'm the grizzled young vet or the grizzled vet that can still hang with the young guys. That story has been told already by Christian.
No, his story is just right now him and Christian having a battle until he turns and joins Christian.
Here's a question I have for you, right?
Yeah, I was going to tell you. What's one of your questions?
Does Edge debut leads to Phil's return to WWE?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think does that debut correlate to his? It's not a foregone conclusion, but I think it was one of those situations where.
Well, the hints
WWE's gonna be like, oh, okay, y'all got him. All right, well, we just took Jade, but now y'all got Edge. Okay, we'll one up you, and then they'll sign Punk.
Well, this is my thing, right? WWE does this thing. They will start throwing hints, which the first hint was already thrown on Monday Night Raw, with Michael Cole calling Seth Rollins a puppet and a puppeteer or whatever, a manipulator, which, you know, the internet guys did all that work for us, which I'm going to say thank you to the internet guys on this one. CM Punk kind of said that in his first promo back in ROH, whatever. I don't know how they knew that, but they did. WWE does this thing. When they throw hints, but when they throw hints, it's a guarantee that that's coming. They're not going to throw a hint out there where there's no actual
ending. Yeah, they throw a hint, but sometimes it don't be a hint. Sometimes it can be shade, so...
Yeah, but usually if it's a hint, like Cody Rhodes, right? They kept hinting at Cody Rhodes. That was they kept hinting at it on the way to WrestleMania.
I don't remember them hinting at it. You could be right, but I don't remember them hinting at it.
It was like, I think Corey Graves.
You know what? You're right. It
Corey
was like
Graves made a lot of comments.
A week before, he kept saying little shit. Well, could it be a dream?
Yeah,
he kept saying like little
or it
shit
could
like
be a
that.
nightmare or stuff like that.
Little slick shit. So
yeah, like
right.
stuff that if you catch on to it.
But that's when the deal was done.
Yeah.
So like
that's what I'm saying. They're starting to put that hint in there because we're 1 month away from Survivor Series. Like that, the hints are starting to be dropped, and I'm thinking, well, I feel like they already kind of got the deal done. Shawn Michaels go on a media call. He goes, "Oh, I'm okay with CM Punk going back. I would love him to be back
in NXT."
And NXT,
which I would be okay with that too for like a week or so, a couple weeks or so. Like,
yeah, but I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, it's a lot of references to Phil, and one, you wouldn't make that hint towards Seth Rollins, who hates CM Punk, who doesn't like CM Punk. So I'm thinking they already kind of hashed it out. They're like, we're going to do business together.
I wonder. Well, could be. Maybe. Well, yeah, because it seemed like Seth is getting everybody that comes in.
And for the past 2 weeks.
But Seth got to lose that belt.
Seth has been saying, I'm the best in the world. Out of nowhere, he's been starting to say that now. I'm the best in the world. You ain't been saying that this whole entire time. But now, out of nowhere, if I'm at 100%, I'm the best in the world. If anything, I'm the best. Like, you ain't never been saying that before. That's why I'm like, the writing's on the wall now. Well, I'm like, okay, he's coming.
So you think it's going to be a Monday Night Raw return for him?
No, I think it's going to be a Survivor Series return.
But I'm saying he's going to go to Raw.
Yeah. I think he's going to Raw.
And then switch Cody to SmackDown.
Cody's going to SmackDown.
All right. I mean, I'm fine with it either way it goes.
I'm fine with it either way, but I just thought Edge debuting was kind of like, all right, that's how I kind of was like, you know what, CM Punk is definitely coming.
But it was one of those things where everybody knew.
Everyone knew.
This is kind of like, with the Punk thing, is kind of like, nope, we're just speculating. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like, do WWE want him back? That's the question. We all know he wants to go back now.
Yeah. But
the question has always been, do WWE want him back?
Well,
and I know that Vince forgives almost everybody.
Everybody.
So
anybody in my head, I'm like, Bret Hart could come back, Ultimate Warrior could come back,
4 times. It was 4.
CM Punk could come back. He might have, and you know he's gonna make comments about it, and you know WWE gonna have him go out there and say some comments about AEW. Like,
but Nails has never came back.
Who?
Nails.
Fuck is that?
He's gonna say what the fuck is that? So he faced the Big Boss Man at SummerSlam '92. He had the little prisoner gimmick. The one who choked out Vince in his office.
Man, nobody give a fuck about no Nails.
That's not the point. The point is that there was an altercation between him and Vince, and he never returned.
Well, that's different.
He's one of those guys who never returned.
How many guys
It's probably counted on the hand.
How many guys have put hands on Vince?
A few. Brett.
Well, Brett's Brett. We all love Brett.
Who else did? I don't know. I can't think no more off the top of my head. I know Brett's immediately.
But
nails. But
I think CM Punk's gonna be back soon.
I hope so.
I hope so too. Cause that made great TV. To me, I'm thinking he ain't gonna be there weekly though. Would you rather have him weekly or they're like
with the shit that they're doing with Cody? No, just do part-time.
Yeah, I want him to. I would like him part-time.
Do part-time for now.
Or he just has a Cena schedule. He's there for like 2 months in a row, and then all of a sudden and then he's gone for like he's there. Give him 2 months on, 2 months off.
Yeah, he don't have to be there every day.
I don't need him there every day. 2 months on, 2 months off.
And that's the one thing I say. He don't have to be there every day.
Don't have him come only for the big pay-per-views, but like, so give me. That's what I say. 2 months on, 2 months off. I'm okay with that.
And 2 months on, 2 months off.
Well, I'm like, okay, this is a story going here. Boom. Okay, this story for 2 months. He's about to be gone for another 2 months. Or like, break it down where if he's gone for 2 months, he's gone for another month.
Or if he's there for the full-time schedule, then just have. Well, I believe he's gonna do some interesting stuff.
I'd rather him do a lot of live events.
I don't think he's gonna do stupid shit. I don't think he's gonna do a lot of live events.
Cody might. Cody does a lot of live events. Well,
but Cody's looking to become the guy.
Even if he does the Cody schedule, where Cody doesn't really. If you haven't noticed, Cody hasn't wrestled a lot. Cody hasn't wrestled in a while.
Because he probably on the schedule where it's amount of matches a year.
Probably. Because he does a lot of live events. He does a lot of live events.
Right. So,
but yeah, I don't want CM Punk on the Roman schedule though. That's what I don't want.
Well, no, nobody.
Or a Brock schedule.
I'm looking for.
Give me an Edge schedule. Give him an Edge schedule.
Now, Edge schedule is a little shitty too and clunky at times. It could be because of injuries, but just let him come back and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
If the first 2 stories are great, then he can stay on full time. If not, then just boom, space him in and out.
Yeah, put him in where he could be.
But I think his stuff is going to be interesting anyway.
Yeah,
especially if they give him a little more free range like they give Cody. The promos are going to be great, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. But it could to answer your question, it could be a correlation to each other. We'll have to wait and see. I now that just puts all the pressure on Survivor Series, and now going to make Survivor Series a must-watch show to see if that actually happens.
If we could get if Survivor Series could give me CM Punk returning in Chicago, give me a good War Games, male or female. I prefer the male War Games, because sometimes female War Games be clunky. Yeah. Which I'm not against female War Games. They just be clunky sometimes. So I'm like,
they be longer than the males matches too.
They do. I'm like, man, if you give me those 2 things, and if you could give me a classic Survivor Series rules tag team match.
So you want both?
Yeah,
I'm with that.
I don't
think they're gonna do it, but I'm with that.
Yeah,
I'm totally with it because it gets more guys on the card.
But if you give me just one classic Survivor Series 5-on-5 elimination tag,
and then give me a 4-on-4
War Games
match,
and then you give me CM Punk returning,
you'll be a happy guy.
I'll be smiling from ear to ear.
If they give us all that, we'll do that show that night.
I'll do a live show.
We'll do the show that night.
Live recording that night.
If all that happens, we'll do a show that night.
I'll bring hibachi burritos.
I don't think it's going to happen, but...
I'll bring us some hibachi burritos.
A box of burritos?
No, hibachi burritos.
Oh, hibachi burritos.
Yeah, them things be hitting.
Nah,
that's what I eat on all my pay-per-views.
I thought you said a box of burritos. No. I was like, nigga, a box of burritos.
No.
But, fuck it.
What's your next question? What you got?
So, because when The Rock came back, so yeah, we're going to talk about The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. When he came back, he kind of did an interview with, what's my guy's name? Pat McAfee. Yes, I don't know why I forgot his name. Love the guy. He did an interview with Pat McAfee where he said that there was actually plans for him to return for WrestleMania that took place in Los Angeles this past year. But the plans kind of fell through a year before. But the plans were for him to go against Roman Reigns until everything fell through. So my question would be, if the plan, because he did return, for a little segment with Grayson Waller, so that kind of opens the door. It's been a while since he's been on TV. If they do book the match for this upcoming WrestleMania for Roman Reigns versus The Rock, should Roman lose the belts beforehand, and to whom? Because it should not be for the title, the match with him and The Rock.
Correct.
It should not be for the title.
Correct.
So to me, I would think he would have to lose the belt beforehand, which would be like either the Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber.
Give me now. Okay, now that you say that, in my head, there's only two options. I say we have Cody. Well, first, before I dive in, Grayson Waller, man. This man is getting the rub with everybody.
I don't know why.
Him and Austin Theory both. What, you don't like Grayson Waller?
Nah.
What?
Nah.
What?
I don't.
That's crazy. We'll dive into that later. But
not on this show.
yes, it is. Well, we'll talk about it offline then.
All right.
But now that you say that, I'm thinking Cody wins at the Royal Rumble. Cody beats Roman at the Royal Rumble.
I know where you're going.
And either your boy CM Punk or Gunther wins the Royal Rumble.
That's the only way it should be.
That's
if
the
Punk
only way
returns. Now, if Punk does not return,
give me Gunther.
I'm all for the Gunther versus Cody.
And not at WrestleMania, though.
Fuck that. Give me that at Mania.
No, I'm going to tell you.
Let them chops mean something.
What?
Let them chops mean something, God damn it.
Because in my head, I don't want Gunther to lose.
He's going to probably lose the first one. Let him lose the first one. He'd be
I'd
all right.
rather.
Cody slips
I even want Gunther.
Teeth.
I want Gunther to literally enter in the Royal Rumble with the Intercontinental title and go to Mania with the Intercontinental title.
You want him the Ultimate Warrior this shit.
Yes. I want him to pull up with the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania as the most dominant champion.
If that's the case, then Cody needs to win that belt at Survivor Series.
Why?
In my mind, Cody needs to win that belt at Survivor Series.
Why?
So he could at least have like 4 months to have his run with the belt.
No. This is what I'm saying.
If Gunther's taking it, he should have it for a year.
So this is my thing. This is what I'm saying.
We don't want to see another main event match with Cody going for the belt.
I want to see Cody. I want to see Cody win the title at Royal Rumble. Gunther, still Intercontinental champion, wins the Royal Rumble, takes it into WrestleMania. Cody wins at WrestleMania against Gunther. Then Gunther he's kind of finally, he's lost, yes. But now he ends up losing the Intercontinental title. That's how he ends up, like, he's on the spiral now. He loses the title, the Intercontinental title, to, we can go with Chad Gable. That's how he finally loses the title to Chad Gable. And then
he should lose that title this year.
And then he ends up beating Cody at SummerSlam for the title.
I'm all for him beating Cody at SummerSlam. I think that's the way the story should go. Again, if there's no Punk.
Or unless he loses the Intercontinental title early.
He needs to lose that Intercontinental title earlier, just to take him out that division in general.
Okay.
Take him out the division.
Okay with that. Or he loses the Intercontinental title at Royal Rumble and he ends up winning Royal Rumble at the end.
Yeah, just so everybody know, like, he's here now.
Yeah.
He's no longer mid-card guy. He's here.
Yeah.
Like, we have him here. This is what we see him
And
as.
I say he loses the Intercontinental title at Royal Rumble and he enters early in the Royal Rumble. So he's entering the Royal Rumble pissed off. He's not entering the Royal Rumble late. Like, he's entering actually.
Everybody that wins to enter the Royal Rumble early.
The ones that are important. Yeah.
Nah, Gunther should not enter the Royal Rumble early.
I'm talking about like 15.
I was about to say he should not enter the Royal Rumble early if he had a match early.
Nothing less than he shouldn't enter in before 10. He should not enter before 10. Like, if he comes out at 16, 12, I'm like, okay, that's not super early. That's something.
That's the most predictable one besides maybe like 25 or something like that.
Yeah. I hate when you have the winner comes out at like 30 and he's a big name. Like, and it's like super predictable that this person's going to win. That's one I hate. I hate that.
But usually that doesn't happen.
Like, if Stone Cold come out at 24, I'm like, okay, he in there for a little bit, but I'm like, I'm also, it depends on who's in the ring with him.
I still think that's too early.
So when
for a baby face, that's too early. For a heel, you can come in at 30. But as a baby face, no. You need to work your way up. Like,
yeah,
that's a cheap win to me as a baby face if you come in at 30 and win.
Yeah.
That's why the Cody shit really was like,
yeah.
But I want you to still win the belt.
But the only reason I say Gunther shouldn't be in that late section, because we know Gunther could work so hard. We know he's a workhorse. So when have we seen him out of all his title defenses, I don't remember a title defense where he had to cheat to win. Like, it was so heavy to the point where he needed Imperium to win his matches.
But he's not that type of wrestler. Like, that's what I'm saying.
For him to come in late, that's why I'm like, you kind of watered him down because we know him as he could go in the ring.
He came in like he could come in like he wasn't even supposed to have a number in the first place.
I'll be okay with that.
You know what I mean? Like, and
he takes out the number 25.
He don't even got to take him out. He just comes out at number 25 like he wasn't even supposed to have. That's how I would look at it. He wasn't supposed to have a number anyway. He didn't draw this number. He just got it now because it was one of the last ones left because he just lost the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
He don't even got to attack nobody, but just put a story behind it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
To why he got out there.
Right.
Don't just have him like, oh, he was already scheduled for the Royal Rumble. Nah. Fuck that. He was mad he lost the title, so he got to redeem himself.
So don't announce him.
Don't announce him. Hell no.
Oh, yeah.
Hell
okay,
no.
then. If that's the case, then I'm okay with that.
Hell no.
That's cool. Boom. Don't announce him.
We never knew he was supposed to be a part of it.
Yep. And he just comes out, and he's not on that suave stuff. Like, he's hauling ass to the ring. And he
I don't want to see him run, but he
No.
He coming to the ring.
He's charging. He don't need to run.
I don't even want to see him charge. He got that scowl on his face.
Yeah, I'm saying
he's like ready. Like,
he's mad walking.
Fucking
like,
all y'all.
And he's
up.
Talking trash the whole time.
Give him the Diesel treatment.
And
no, have him come in early, 15.
But when I
10 to 15, I'm with the 10 to 15 now. You
know
why?
No, the 15, 20.
15, 20. Okay.
Because don't have him 10.
So he can have the Diesel run where he throws out like 5 people and clear the ring out and waits for the next person.
This is how, in my mind, this is how I see it. Mm-hmm. His music hits, and he literally comes out mean mugging, talking in Austria. Like, he's literally just going off, like, mad. Comes right in the ring, starts chopping everybody, throwing people out. He's chopping and throwing. Powerbomb, roll you up, throw you out the ring. Like, that's how he's getting people up and out of it. Especially if he enters in the ring, they got like the Hurricane,
right,
or like Santino, like people that you know ain't about to win.
They got lower card guys. So like,
not even lower.
Humberto and then Angel Garza.
Yeah. Bro, get him out of here. You know you ain't about to win. I hate
Eric
that's one rule I do hate about the Royal Rumble.
What?
When they put tag teams in there.
Why?
I hate that.
But you might like one member of the tag team.
That's all I'm about to say. Like how the New Day does, like New Day would do a rock, paper, scissors. So like they've done that.
See which one to take the spot.
Yeah, they've done that multiple years where they're like, oh, both of them come out and they're like, who's actually going to go out into the ring? And they're rock, paper, scissors. It'd be Xavier. Sometimes it'd be sometimes it'd be Kofi. So I'm okay with that. But
I'm old school, dog.
But when you put both of them in there, I'm like,
nah, I'm old school.
Unless it's a stable.
Like back in the day in the Royal Rumble, when like if there was a Royal Rumble with no Bret Hart, for me as a kid, even part of the Hart Foundation, like I don't want to watch it. I already know it's gonna just be a Hogan show. Like I want to see Shawn as a part of Rockers, and I want to see Bret as a part of Hart Foundation. Like I want to see
one of them is good, yes.
But I don't mind getting the Marty coming in.
I hate when it's like
I don't mind getting the Marty.
The Street Profits.
Now the Neidhart one, I'd be like, damn it.
Like Montez come out and then here come Dawkins. Oh yeah, cool.
Back to back.
They're back to back.
Or you have them come in back to back where they start eliminating people. Make sense.
Like when Nexus did it, I was okay with that because it's a whole stable.
Who else did it? Matter of fact, the Hart Foundation did it with Andre the Giant.
When they did a stable, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I hate the tag team ones. Because then I'm like, you're a tag team. You're always going to vie for the tag team titles. So why now, out of nowhere, you're like, oh, we might got a chance to do singles. Oh,
no, I hate when they turn on each other.
Like, that's so dumb to me.
It's like they turn on each other hella early in the match. Like,
just,
blood.
Just
like,
what's
the point?
It's an everybody for himself match. No shit, Sherlock.
No, dumbass. Like, we would have got everybody out together, and then it could have just been me and you. And if you would have got me out, you got me out. Like, I just always thought that was stupid.
The only reason, to me, I'm like, for the women's Royal Rumble, okay, cool. Because we don't have that many women's superstars. It's for us to have it, like, set up like that. But, like, the men's, we have enough people to cover 30 people, singles wrestlers.
40.
We have enough.
50.
We don't need to put tag teams in here.
I agree.
Like, you have enough to cover. Women's, okay. A lot of people hated the women's Royal Rumble last year because they didn't have legends in there. Which I'm like, why would I hate wasting?
We don't need them.
I hate wasting Royal Rumble entries.
I don't. I like the legends for the men's, but the women's, I don't care.
Women's, they be like the most useless women too. Molly Holly.
No, you leave Molly Holly alone.
Victoria.
No, what about Kelly Kelly?
Kelly.
Who never was a great wrestler.
Candice Michelle. Ivory. Like, come on.
Ivory knew how to wrestle. She wasn't just a WWF wrestler, so she.
And it's always the ones that like made no sense.
Alundra Blaze, Medusa.
Bro, the only legend to me now, women's, that I'm okay with. Okay,
we used to get the fabulous Moolah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why?
At 60,
she barely could make it up the ramp.
Nah, she made it up that ramp, goddamn.
Bro, that's like if the Royal Rumble happened and you bring out Iron Sheik. Brother, like, come on. Why is Sergeant Slaughter in the Royal Rumble?
They did that for WrestleMania 17,
18, one of those.
And he took hella long going to the ring.
The only reason he won is because they couldn't
get him over the top.
And they were scared for him to fall to the ground. I was like, what? Like, yo.
Rest in peace, Sheiky, baby.
The women's are like, I'm okay with Michelle McCool every year. I'm okay with her being there. Because she actually looks like she could go every time. Every time I see her in the ring, I'm like, she can actually go. She still got it.
Was this one of your questions?
What? No, this is one of your questions.
The Roman thing?
The Rock and Roman? Yeah.
Damn. How we go?
Because we all agreed that Rock should face Roman, but Roman should lose the title at the Royal Rumble to Cody.
Nah, I just mentioned. Nah, I remember that. I remember that was the ultimate conclusion for that. But I'm like, wait, what question?
We started talking about the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that's fine. I got all my questions out the way.
But here's my question, right? What's 3 major changes would you like to see WWE make in the next 5 years?
Allowing the talent to talk for themselves.
Okay. Some of them. To me.
Nah, you fail. You fail. And most of the top guys can talk, so you fail. It's not a hard skill to learn, dog. It's just talking.
Yeah.
It's not. People think it's a hard skill to learn. It's really not.
It's not.
Go talk in the mirror to yourself, dog, and you'll get it. Trust me. I used to be afraid to talk in front of people, and now I don't give a fuck.
I'm pretty good at talking to people.
So, number 2, I would say I want Raw to go back down to 2 hours.
Okay.
Or an hour and a half, either or. And big changes. I just want Vince gone in general. So I don't want no semblances of Vince anymore, really.
I want 2 of those 3 I thought about. Because the Vince one gone was one up there. Mm-hmm. Really, I said Vince and Bruce Pritchard both gone.
I don't care about Bruce. He's just a right-hand man.
I do, because he is Vince's right-hand man. So that's how I want to clean the slate of Vince.
You need Kevin Dunn gone and all that shit.
I take Kevin Dunn. Kevin Dunn just he work for anybody who tells him what to do.
But he helped start this shit too with Vince. So
really,
he got stake in that.
You want to see something? You want to hear some crazy?
What's up?
If I could replace Vince, Bruce Pritchard, and Kevin Dunn with Jim Cornette,
he wouldn't do it.
That'd be so interesting.
He wouldn't do it.
Jim Cornette, give me Jim Cornette, Eric Bischoff, and Paul Heyman.
He wouldn't do it. Definitely take Heyman. I don't want Bischoff. Just my opinion, I don't feel like Bischoff really knows what the fuck he's doing when it comes to like wrestling shit. He knows what he's doing when it comes to marketing.
That's why I want a check and balance. I'm giving a check and balance.
Like that when it comes to backstage shit, nah.
Everybody has their own everybody has a certain role. I'm not like Heyman, I'm keeping him with the stories. Like him and Cornette. Cornette's gonna be head of all my producers. I want him to be head of my producers.
He could be head of the writing team, just tell people what's a stupid idea, what's a good idea.
And Paul, he'll be the head of my writing team.
But he would, like I said, Cornette wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I don't even think Bischoff would do it anymore. But Heyman's there. I think Heyman should be one of those guys to do that.
The whole Vince administration is gone. I'm clean. I'm wiping the slate clean. I'm wiping the slate clean with them. I'm bringing back unique stage setups. I want everything to be different, and there's no more same old.
Yeah, I agree.
Everybody get their own stage. Like I don't care how much it's costing. Like even if we could reuse the same stage every year if we want to do that.
That's what they should do. Just build 12 and have them ready for every year. At least for the next 5 years, and then you rebuild.
And the only thing we really check, or really the only thing I want to change is the logos. From then, we keep saying stage, just change around logos. If we have to do that, cool.
Okay.
That, and then the Raw. Switch Raw back to 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hour Raw.
I said I'll take an hour and a half, but I know that's asking a lot. So 2 hours is fine. I'm totally with it, and you don't have to overload that shit with just dumb shit, and allow these guys to be able to talk.
I'll change that. I'm gonna change one thing. If I have to do it, I'll change the 2 hour thing.
To what?
I will change that to NXT goes back
to an hour to
just Peacock.
Oh, yeah.
It goes back to it goes back to the streaming service. I'll take it all off of TV.
Yeah, I'm with it because it was better.
It was better.
It was way better. They could do more. There was no restrictions like that.
That's why I'm kind of on the fence of it because one, I do want to see Raw back to 2 hours, but then again, I'm like NXT being on Peacock being on WWE Network was way better. But the problem with it was you have to actually be a real fan.
You still do.
With NXT,
what you get
you get the commercials. They're constantly showing them commercials. They're showing up on there. So the kids and everything, or the regular fans that you get for Raw and SmackDown actually know what NXT is. Because back then, if you had to be an actual fan
to have the network
to know what NXT was doing.
Right.
And you had to be actually showing up on those Tuesday or Wednesday nights when it was going. You actually had to watch those to know what was going on. But to now, you don't have to be super crazy fan about wrestling to know what NXT is because you see the commercial on Raw. Right. You see the commercials for SmackDown. You see them. And some of the stars are showing up on the shows now. So that's why I'll be in between on both of those. I'll be NXT coming from on TV to now be on streaming service, I might lose a lot of audience that way. Because a lot of people don't have Peacock.
Or you just, you have it taped and play it later.
Yeah.
On USA. Play it on a Saturday night or something like that.
Now we're going to Saturday Night Wars?
No, not even for that. I'm just saying Saturday mornings. You play it on the morning. You used to have a Saturday morning show anyway. Play it on Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
Wrestling used to be synonymous for Saturday
Or
mornings.
you just have it, you just have it on Peacock and then you just, you just have it showed on Peacock, then you show it on Saturday mornings.
You show it on Saturday mornings.
And you have it this you still put the commercials up.
version or something.
Yeah, you still have the commercials and everything. The only thing, nothing really changed. The only thing that changed was the presentation of it.
Right, okay.
Really, that's the only thing that really changed for NXT was the presentation. Because you still got a good wrestling and everything. But it was we got to clean it up. Because it's okay. It's not a lot of... It used to have a dirty, grimy look to it all the time. And it was you had to be fully invested in NXT to know what's going on. But if I have to do it, I'll go ahead and change the Raw to 2 hours, though. I'll leave it at the 2 hours. I'll leave Raw at the 2 hours, SmackDown at 2 hours. Every show has its own unique stage. We ain't doing, even if SummerSlam is just going to stay with the long ramp, leave it at the long ramp then. Only SummerSlam going to keep the long ramp. Not every show needs a long ramp.
I agree.
WrestleMania have their unique design. We'll get Armageddon or whatever, Fastlane. Fastlane to have a racetrack kind of arena setup of it. I'd be okay with that. Something unique. Bro, that'd be so dope if I have it where it's set where it's actually a race car track around the whole entire arena. That'd be kind of crazy.
It's not hard to do it.
It's not.
They just don't book the arena to do it.
That'd be so dope.
Do that shit in Sonoma. It's not hard to do that shit.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's my topics for the night. Yeah.
Damn, bud.
We sooner or later, Jade Cargill, that's the reports now is that she's gonna be showing up at Fastlane. So we'll see in what capacity she shows up in. It's talks that she's gonna be there on Raw.
What's that, next week?
No, that's this Sunday. So you want to get some
today?
quick? You want to get some quick predictions in?
What's today? Tuesday.
Today is Tuesday.
Yeah, sure. What else we got to do?
We get some quick predictions in. Let me pull up the lineup for the matches, and you want to go ahead and promote some stuff while I pull this up?
Yeah, the Return of Warrior since 9-1 podcast. We'll be back every Sunday now. It'll be most likely Sunday evenings where everything will be posted up. If not Sundays, most likely it will be Monday mornings, but I should have everything out on Sundays.
Sorry, y'all.
And that's really it, though. I can't wait to get back because the NBA season is going to be back in full effect. Preseason starts on Saturday for us Warrior fans, but I won't be just covering Golden State Warriors. I'll be covering most of the NBA teams, especially the more interesting ones, because this league pass is a beautiful thing. So for all you NBA fans out there, check out that Warriors Since 9-1 podcast, really on this channel right here. Yeah, that's it right here.
Cool. So I got lineup right now for WWE Fastlane 2023 being held in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
There you go.
Indianapolis, Indiana. On October 7th.
Contrary.
So I didn't know that was the next pay-per-view after this. That's crazy. Okay. So we have 5 matches announced so far for this Sunday, which I'm 100% great. I'm happy for it. I love it. That's exactly what I want. 5 matches is a good enough time to give everybody enough time. So we have the Judgment Day, Finn Balor and Damian Priest, champions, defending their undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships against Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. Who do you have winning?
That's not even a question. You know the Judgment Day is going to squeak that out.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way.
I think the Judgment Day going to win that. Keep that going.
Who gets pinned? I don't know. Maybe nobody. Maybe a count out.
I think we end up we moving. Yeah, we keep. Yeah, I think they keep the titles, but this also leads
absolutely will keep the titles.
This also leads up to like a Survivor Series. Actually, I feel like it leads up to their next pay-per-view actually match.
Gotcha. Next,
you have the Latino World Order: Rey Mysterio, Santos Escobar with either Joaquin Wilde or Cruz del Toro with Zelina Vega versus Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits in a 6-man tag match. Who you got winning?
Street Profits.
I got the same.
They're not gonna beat them this early.
I got Bobby Lashley hitting the spear on Santos,
and causing a rift between Santos and Rey is gonna start.
Or just Bobby pins Rey. He goes out the U.S. title again for no reason.
Oh yeah, either or, because they got nothing else for him to do, so might as well.
And then you have Io Sky versus Asuka versus Charlotte Flair, the triple threat match for the women's championship.
Io Sky.
I got Io Sky pinning Asuka.
They need a baby face, so yeah.
And then we have John Cena.
Huh?
John Cena in LA Knight versus
Jimmy Uso and Solo.
Jimmy Uso and Solo, the Bloodline with Paul Heyman in a tag team match.
I don't know. Does Jimmy take the fall on this one?
Yeah,
Jimmy
I see
the fall
LA Knight. LA Knight gets the fall. LA Knight pins Jimmy.
Yeah, either Cena gets pinned or Jimmy gets pinned.
I got LA Knight pinning Jimmy.
Cool.
That sets up LA Knight versus Roman at Crown Jewel.
Oh yeah. Fuck. All right.
And then last but not least, Seth Rollins defending the World Heavyweight Championship versus Shinsuke Nakamura in the Last Man Standing match.
You know Shinsuke ain't winning that match.
Yeah, I got Seth for winning.
So yeah, Seth is winning that.
Sadly, I want Shinsuke to win. Actually,
he won't.
He won't. But that sets up. But we also have another pay-per-view coming up next month, in November 4th, Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia. Any quick predictions? Anything?
Nope.
From any matches that you heard?
Nope.
I think that we're gonna. I predict LA Knight getting the win over Jimmy. At least LA Knight versus Roman, because Roman has to show up at Crown Jewel. Then I have Judgment Day winning, because that's gonna lead to Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and possibly Dominic versus Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, and really I think it might be a 4-on-4 with Dominic and JD joining Finn and Damian versus Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens. That's my best guess of a 4-on-4 match, and then that leads to Survivor Series War Games.
I have no clue what the hell they're gonna do for that Saudi show.
Then you know they're gonna throw something together, but they have a month to throw something together.
Yeah, we'll see at that time.
Because
for now,
because on November 4th
for Fastlane though, I'll watch it.
I'm definitely gonna watch it.
It's free. It's a Saturday, Sunday.
You know Saturday.
It's Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
Oh yeah, so I'll be off in time.
Yeah. I mean, I watch it when I watch it. I watch it usually Saturday once I get off. I don't think I have anything planned. Probably gonna be sitting there eating some lasagna or something. I don't know.
Damn, I had that last week.
I love lasagna. Lasagna and meatloaf. They got my heart.
They got your heart. Anything you want to plug before we get up out of here?
Well, I want to plug the Heavily Opinionated podcast.
Okay.
Where we just this past Tuesday we dropped a brand new episode, Dame Time.
Dame Time
in Cream City. Where we talk. That's the name of Milwaukee, man.
I know.
We talk about Damian Lillard trade, of course. We talked deep up in that, and we basically just broke it down. Just talked about who won the trade, was there any losses in the trade, where the matchups are going to be at, who has the bigger pressure in each conference.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about that on Tuesday, and this Friday, episodes will be about college football, a little bit college football, and we just broke down week 4 of the NFL and everything that's going on. So we talked about that on this past Friday's episode. If you're in Savannah, Georgia area, go get your face cleaned up with Mystics Bar, of course. And also, if you want some custom apparel, hit up Black Queen Masterpiece, where she does some custom shoes, she does custom shirts, jeans, whatever you need done, she gets you right. So hit her up. Once again, that's Heavily Opinionated Podcast on Instagram. Heavily Opinionated Podcast on Instagram and TikTok. Mystics Bar on Instagram. BQ.masterqueen. Masterpiece, BQ.masterpiece on Instagram. And also follow us at _Wrestlemanics2 on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
And that'll be all, ladies and gentlemen.
And with that said, I was gonna say something else, but I totally forgot.
See, I knew you want to talk some trash, huh?
Nah.
Oh, okay, good.
I had that trash to talk. Well, Fudgesicles, I guess that's it. We do appreciate you guys so much again for listening. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button on the YouTube feeds. Just helps with the algorithm and get those.
I don't know how to make a bell, but
ding,
ding. Because I did this one for the like.
Oh,
subscribe and make sure you put the little bell to get a reminder when we upload videos.
Any suggestions always about any type of shows to review, always can put those at the bottom in the comment section. But for this week, we'd like to say thank you again, and you guys have a good week. We'll talk to you guys next week with some WCW Greed 2001. Yeah, he wasn't expecting that.
With the white Air Forces.
Yeah.
With the white girl Air Forces on.
White girl Air Forces. All right, man. So for your boy, Izze2Real.
And your boy, Playboi Troy.
We want to say deuces with Wrestlemaniacs 2.
Deuces, ooses.
Peace out, y'all.